Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about a game that I am really looking forward to. This is one of my anticipated games for 2026 and it's about to drop very soon, in like 2 months. So we got Resident Evil 9 about to drop soon. Now, I've said this plenty of times on the channel. I am a big Resident Evil fan. I played 2. Let me go through the timeline. I played the second remake, Resident Evil 2 remake. I played 3 remake. I played 4, the original 4. I played the remake of 4. That is on my channel. I played a little bit of 5. I didn't play 6, thank goodness. I played 7. I had to have a Bible next to 7. 7 brung back the series. That was like a breath of fresh air when 7 came out. I did play Resident Evil 8. That was the one with Ethan Winters. And now we at 9. So, and there's also talks of, or rumors that remakes of the older Resident Evil games are coming back too. But we are mainly going to be talking about 9. And we got the GOAT back. So the Game Awards was last week, and we had a feeling that a legendary character was coming back, but we wasn't sure. They kept declining. They were like, nah, Leon's not coming back. But we got Leon in the new trailer, and he looks badass. You can tell he aged, but he ain't new to, like, he's still good. he's still good. This is what he does. So I'll read a little bit about this. We're gonna go into the trailer and talk about the stuff that I really like. So this is one of the articles from Screen Rant, so I'm just kind of skim through this. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but let's go. Alright, so Leon Kennedy's appearance in Resident Evil Requiem changes everything. Having stated that Capcom was considering Leon as a protagonist, but felt he was a bad fit for horror, and shutting down leaks about his appearances, everything was pointing towards him not making it into the full release, let alone as a protagonist. While I can barely contain my excitement when it comes to seeing Leon finally back with a starring role, Requiem raises the question of what else Capcom has been hiding until now. So in this game, we don't know who's going to show up at this point. We do know that we are going to be playing as Leon, but some recurring characters might pop up. We might get Ada. We don't know where she's been. Oh, I've also played the DLC. That's on my channel too. So let's see. So despite the official statements regarding Leon's inclusion in Requiem, and avoiding any confirmations on the topic for so long, there was still plenty of hope that Resident Evil's arguably most iconic hero would still show up in a future announcement. Okay. So having found a middle ground between horror and action that splits the two within the return of Resident Evil's dual protagonist system, if the trailer material is anything to go by, Leon and Grace will feel drastically different to play than each other. So, they have done this before. So if you play Resident Evil 2 Remake, you get 1A, 1B. You play as Leon or you play as Claire. I was about to say Jill. And then Resident Evil 3, you play as Jill or you play as the other. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I just brain fart. The name is not coming up to me. But you play as that guy. So we have gotten a little bit of back and forth with the characters throughout the games, but the fact that they're going to be switching from Grace and Leon is dope. Now, are we going to be switching back and forth, or are we going to have an option to play a full walkthrough, how they did with 2? So like, say you play a full walkthrough of what Grace is going through, or you play a full walkthrough of what Leon is going through, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna switch it back and forth, which is still dope because they've done that before. So Grace, she is gonna be leaning more towards the horror aspects, Like, she's new to this. She scares easy. You mainly have to run away from the enemy rather than put up a fight. And you're going to be hiding a lot. So that's on the horror side of things. Now, when it comes to action, this is Leon's field. He has the weapons. He's the vet. He has the most experience. This dude has been through like 3 or 4 games already. A couple movies on the side. He's not new. He's a vet. He's the GOAT to this. So I'm all in. So even though Leon seems to fit surprisingly well into the newly expanded world of Resident Evil Requiem, the lack of an explicit denial that he would return makes all the more vague comments by Capcom worth double checking for any more hidden details. From supposedly cut gameplay concepts to the return of additional characters, it's hard to believe that Requiem won't have additional surprises in store for fans of the series. Contrasting the survival horror focused gameplay shown in the initial trailers with Grace, Leon's expanded combat capabilities could lead to not only even more challenging enemies to contend with, but also taking advantage of Requiem's initial gameplay concept to push its offerings closer in line with the series' modern standards. So, over the shoulder, we already gonna get that. I'm just excited to be Leon. He's gonna return back. Leon needs therapy, but I'm sure he gets it because this dude is so calm in all these type of situations because he's going back to Raccoon City at 50 plus something years old. You got it. I'm looking forward to playing Leon. I'm looking forward to playing with the chainsaw. If we're allowed to have that, all his weapons, all his kicks and backflips and his corny jokes, like I'm ready. I'm ready. And we get to switch to Grace. And that'll be on the more of a horror aspect, the horror side of things, where we get to run away from the enemy, where we're not so confident like how we are with Leon. We get to hide. We don't have weapons like he does. So it's gonna be more running away than actually fighting the enemy. Grace, horror aspect. Leon, action aspect. I'm here for it. So even if a fully open world concept would likely be a more significant selling point, that could potentially go against the philosophy of Requiem's cramped horror experience. Some moments in Leon's trailer reveal put the idea back into consideration, even if it only involves exploring section off areas. With the original trailers focused solely on Grace Ashcroft and her investigation into Raccoon City, it seemed like there was very little chance of a larger character reunion. So like I said, we don't know who's going to be in this game. So as if Leon wasn't exciting enough on his own, his return seems to be opening the floodgates for even more protagonists. Ada Wong, Claire Redfield, Jill Valentine, Sherry Birkin, like anybody could come back. So we're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look at this trailer, which we've already seen. We just kind of gonna pause it, break it down on what we like and stuff. So shout out to Screen Rant, shout out to Steve Garrard who did this like a day ago actually. So we are up to date. So let's get into it. We're gonna put this. All right, let's go.
Hello?
It hasn't been easy. But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Okay. So he looks creepy. This has to be the new antagonist, the new villain of RE9. Now, somebody fill me in if I'm missing something. Has he been in other Resident Evil games and I just missed out? That just went over my head. Or is he completely new? Yeah. Mad scientist vibes for sure. But he wants something with Grace. We just don't know what it is.
Talk to me. Is this one like the others? And it's not post-mortem.
And graphically, this game looks amazing.
Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer. It might be unrelated, but he disappeared near where the 5th body was found.
Through you, Elpis can finally be set free.
Elpis.
The team has settled on a person of interest. Someone with ties to Umbrella. Victor Gideon.
Grace! Grace!
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. I'll send you the address.
Welcome. Dr. Gideon has been expecting you.
Yoda's back
You there, Leon?
with the
Yeah.
fur jacket. So my question is he rescuing Grace or is he on a completely other mission? We don't know. And somehow, some way, their stories are going to intertwine together. But we'll see.
Hey, over here. FBI. What are you doing here?
Would you like to see what's hidden under the hood?
Don't do anything stupid.
Me? Never.
You love to see it.
Think I want a second opinion.
Yep. February 27. I'm there. So from what I heard that we're 50% we're gonna be playing with Grace. The other 50% we're gonna be playing with Leon. I'm not mad at it. I like the mix up. This is gonna be for PS5, Xbox Series XS, Steam, and for Switch 2. So I'm curious as to how this is gonna look on the Switch 2. I think this is gonna look like a PS4 game on the Switch 2, which is still gonna be good. I mean, but if we're talking about best of the best quality, you should get this on either PC or PS5. I like physical copies. I'm about to get this on PS5. So mark y'all's calendars. February 27 of next year. We're gonna be there. So that is all I have for y'all today. Let me know what y'all's favorite Resident Evil game is. Are y'all excited to cop this? Let me know. I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.